Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Founding Mothers of Hot and Talking podcast.
Hot and talking. Hot and talking.
I'm your host, Valerie,
I'm Jamie.
and we are a prompt-based podcast where we pick a prompt, we have you guys write in, and we read those stories anonymously.
Yeah.
And today, we're doing
A little meet cute.
a little meet cute, a little meet cute.
Little meet cutes.
We love to hear about how everybody meets their partner.
Yes. We
And
love.
We love love. And if it's cute, I just can't get enough of it.
I know.
And-
Warms the soul.
My main story today is very long.
Oh.
It's very long, but it's such a great tale that I can't
so
wait.
excited to hear it. I'm so excited to hear it.
I do have a few shorties and a longie.
And do you have a personal too?
I was going to touch on how Donnie and I met. Yes.
Yeah.
Because it is cute.
It is cute.
It's a modern day cute.
I know. You guys are precious and adorable.
Thank you. I feel like yours is cute too.
Yeah.
Cute in a risky way, right?
Yeah.
But before we get into those great stories, shall we do a little love hate?
Yes, girl. Yes.
Okay, why don't you start so that I can calibrate my brain a little bit?
Okay. So I had a love written down, but on my way here and all morning, I've been thinking about this and I changed it. And my love is you.
Stop it.
No, seriously. Like all the things that you're like going through right now and the chaos that is surrounding your life, and you still show up for your kids and you show up for your family and you show up for the podcast and you show the fuck up. And that is my love.
Jamie, I'm going to cry. I've been crying all day.
So you're my love for the
Thank
week.
you. You're my love.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. The dam was like cracking anyway. She's best. She's
You know
bested.
what?
Oh
Sometimes
my
we
God.
just gotta burst.
Ooh,
It's okay. It's a fucking full moon week, baby.
Yeah. I saw somewhere last night, it was an unverified source, and I didn't even look it up, but how many planets are supposed to be aligning on the 28th?
Yeah.
Is that real?
I think so.
I was like, what if it forms a blazer and it...
I know. I haven't really like looked into it, but
Yeah.
I have heard about it too.
yeah.
Like loosely like got information, but I'm not. I haven't had time to like look into like literally anything
I know.
lately.
Yeah, no, me neither.
I know.
Except how much pipes cost.
I know. I know.
But maybe that's why I'm so emotional lately too.
It's
Those
okay.
planets, man.
Those planets are doing something weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So stressors are my hate for sure.
Yes.
Um,
And there's been a lot of them for you lately.
yeah,
Yeah.
but I do have a lot to love.
Yeah.
You know, but I will just say that it's also you, because you
thank you.
have been the constant in my life where I really can count on you.
Thank you.
I really can. I can tell you just about anything and you will look at me and say, it's going to be okay. You're going to be okay. You're going to be okay.
Are we just going to have a cry episode today, guys?
We might. Oh my God.
I love you.
I love you too. So what's been going on this week? You have been doing your moving salons.
We are moving salons. It has just been crazy because Sola actually like texted us and was like, actually, you have to be out Sunday.
What? What?
Instead of Wednesday. So we have like 2 less days to work than we originally thought.
Wow.
And so Josh, God, he is I love you, Joshua. God. He's like, I got it. We got this. We're going to be fine. He's like at home cutting boards right now for our countertops, like doing all the things. So, you know, I just having like such a great team of people around you
Yeah.
makes such a huge difference when you're in stressful situations.
Oh, it really does.
And that's probably why I was throwing up this morning because
Hey,
you know what? It's probably a stress tummy,
maybe it is a stress tummy. Stress tummy ache, stress crying.
right?
This is an emotional week.
Yeah.
But you know what? We're here to share it with you guys.
Yeah.
And thank you for listening.
What's been going on with you?
Other than trying to find, well, I also am very thankful for Josh too, because he helped me find an electrician when I needed one. When I was going through trying to find a plumber, I called him. I'm like, is this quote too much?
Yeah.
And he basically was like, well, they're a bigger brand or a bigger company, so they're going to have overhead. So, I mean, it's typical for them, but you could probably find it for cheaper
Yeah.
type of thing. And I shopped around and I did much cheaper.
Good.
And so far, they have been amazing.
I'm so glad.
Yeah, I love being able to find local companies that care about the community and not trying to like just, you know,
freaking gouge people.
Yeah, dude. Like that happens so often and it's so fucked up
It is fucked up.
because we're not rich, guys.
No.
We're just trying to keep things.
We're just lower middle class girls trying to live.
Help me. But okay,
I know.
so moving on a little bit, I had a question. Well, there's a few topics that I wanted to get into because of our prompt this week.
Yeah.
Meet cutes.
Yeah.
Relationship related. And it kind of made me think about, have you heard of the term performative male? A performative male?
No.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I think so. And I think I know where you're going with this, but I want you to clarify.
Okay, so
if I am right.
I wanted to talk about performative males versus like authentic males. Because I think it's funny to like see a performative male in the wild and you kind of
like a peacocker.
Yeah. Or like it's like a pick me girl, but the male version.
Okay.
Where they will adopt qualities that they think like a woman would be interested in. And it's like unauthentic.
Yeah.
Like they're also known as like the matcha guys.
Okay. Yeah.
You know? And so I thought that it was an interesting topic because I see them all the time. And we
like
don't
in the wild,
just out, you know, doing whatever when I'm like eavesdropping in the grocery store or whatever. But we don't have those. We have authentic males in our life. And so I was going to ask you if you've ever had to deal with
a peacocker or what is it called?
A performative male.
Performative male.
Well, where they will like kind of adopt qualities like feminism or like drinking matcha or just like being into Labubus.
No, I've never had, not in the wild. I've seen them all over like TikTok and Instagram, like men that will be like, you know, guys, this is what you need to do for your girlfriend on her period. Like, you know, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yes. Yeah.
I'm like, but
the
do
sensitivity.
But do you do that?
Or are you just acting like you do that?
Or is it just are you just doing it for the gram?
Exactly.
Kind of thing.
Exactly.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Which makes me so happy that we don't have to deal with that.
Oh, me too. I know.
Do you guys ever have to deal with performative males in your life?
I know.
And how do you feel about it?
Yeah, that just be authentic. Just
try your best.
That.
Try your best. But then that also brings up another topic that I was going to ask you about. If you have ever used weaponized incompetence.
What's that mean?
Okay. I'm glad you asked.
Tell me more.
I will. Okay. So it's acting like you don't know how to do something so that you're never asked to do it again.
Yes, I do that.
That one is okay. I want to pick your brain on it.
Yes, that's me.
Because that one's hard for me, and I wish that I could utilize it more.
No, I have mastered this in my life because Josh is very much the guy that loves to, like, his love language is like doing things for me.
Yeah.
And so I have now found this place in life where I'm like, oh,
Couldn't be me.
I don't know how to do that. Can you just do that for me?
Yeah.
But then when he's like gone for, 2 days at work, I'm like carrying like 600 pounds of fucking rock into my backyard, doing just fine.
Yeah.
Right. Like I'm perfectly capable, but I love that he loves to do those things for me.
Yeah.
So I relinquish that control very easily.
Absolutely love that for you. And I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind it.
You know what? It's gotten easier for me as the years go on.
I will be practicing more weaponizing competent.
Yes. Yep.
Because maybe I should act like I don't know how to do the dishes. I don't know.
I just don't want to.
I don't know how to do that well. Maybe you guys can do it better to the kids.
Exactly.
Yeah.
To the kids.
Yeah.
Yes. I never heard of it called that before, but I actually I think I sent a meme to the Pea Pissers, our little Instagram chat, where it was like a girl fucking moving like huge logs into her backyard and doing just a fantastic job with it. But then her husband comes home and she's like, oh, I don't know.
That is.
I need help.
Yeah. Yeah. That's I do need help sometimes, but yeah, that's like moving the furniture around the entire living room. Yeah. Cause I'll get manic and be like, well, we need a change. And Donnie will come home and the whole house will be completely different.
I love that.
But yeah, no, I love that term. And I do want to start using it.
Do it, girl. Yeah. It'll change your life. I'm telling you. You'll get less tummy aches.
Oh my God. You know what? I texted you the other day about how Netflix has podcasts now.
Oh my God. Yes.
Have you been watching any?
Okay. Murder with My Husband.
Is that one good?
Yeah. Because I used to listen to it all the time.
Really?
And now I put it on in the salon and we'll watch it and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
No, I love that Netflix is picking up podcasts. I think that it's been a long time coming. Mm-hmm. And I think it's about time that they did that.
Yeah.
Netflix, come for us. We're coming for you.
We're here. We're here and we're ready.
Yeah.
I've been watching... because Last Podcast on the Left is like one of my OG favorites.
That has been your favorite forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've very much been enjoying that.
Yeah.
Because I'll listen on my phone, but then I'm like, oh, I can just watch it on Netflix now.
I know. And then watching the visuals too is just so much fun. Because then you get to see facial expressions and just, I don't know. It's just a whole different experience.
I love it.
Yeah.
We have some voicemails.
Ooh.
Do we want to get into them now or do we want to do anything first?
Let's do some voicemails.
Okay.
And then we'll do some little box shit.
Okay. Okay, here we go. Ooh.
Hello, my super hot mamas of Hot Talking. This is Beth Lemon, and I just called to tell you both that I love you so much, and I think you're amazing, and I love listening to your podcast, and you guys are just doing such a wonderful job with this, and I wanted to also give you a fun fact of the week. You guys know that Abraham Lincoln was a licensed bartender back in the day? Apparently they had licensing for bartenders back in the 1800s, and he was one of those. So hope you guys have a great day. Let that sit around in your craw and keep smiling and try to enjoy the sunshine.
I love you, Beth Lemon.
We love you, Beth Lemon.
He was a licensed bartender.
That's cool.
That is cool.
He was a lot of things.
He's very cool.
Okay. On to the next. We have 3, I think. Okay, here we go.
Good morning, Hot and Talking. This is Sophia from the Temple Goddess 444. giving a shout out and update. I will be having an event on February 7th at the Sun Stereo Warehouse at 9 a.m. It's going to be a beginner-friendly meditation and sound bath. It'll be about an hour and a half, 9 to 10:30, where I'll guide you through a deep meditation and relax your frequencies with the sound bath and meet as a community after. Hope y'all can join.
Oh my God, how fun. She said February 7th.
From 9 to 10:30.
Which is what day? Today's the 4th.
Yeah.
So this might not come out until after that event happens.
Right.
So maybe we'll give a little shout out on the Instagram and stuff for her, because that's really cool.
Yeah.
And just a reminder, you guys, we record every Wednesday. So whatever you send it'll be the following Monday.
Yeah.
Just for, future reference.
We have a little
gap between, but
we'll have a tiny baby gap.
And then we have one more. Oh, okay.
Good morning, my lovelies. This is your bar mom. After listening to this week's podcast, I wanted to give Jamie a little information about her gluten-free journey. So, a macaron is a meringue-based confectionery made with egg white, sugar, almond meal, and food coloring. This treat is characterized by its smooth domed top, flat base, and cute ruffled circumference. A macaroon is a soft cookie made with egg white, sugar, and shredded dried coconut, often dipped in chocolate. The good news is both of them are gluten-free, although occasionally they can be made with flour, so it's best to confirm they're gluten-free so you don't get a tummy ache. Hope this helps. I love you both. Bye.
I love you too. And thank you, Bar Mom.
That's so sweet.
I love that.
Thank you. Thank you, Bar Mom. She's always caring about us.
I know. She's the sweetest little drop of water. Gosh.
So did you enjoy those macaroons?
Yeah.
Really good.
Girl, I did. Girl, I did.
Girl, I did.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So do you have any news?
Okay. I know we were really upset the other day about our beloved Catherine O'Hara, the passing of
another cry session, guys. Get ready.
Yeah. Dude, that's heartbreaking.
Dude, I know. Moira. Schitt's Creek, Home Alone, Beetlejuice. Like, she's like America's mom.
I know.
And it's just devastating, which is so weird because I wore my Schitt's Creek sweater last episode.
Oh my God.
Literally the day that she died.
Oh, shit.
I don't know. Because I had sweaters made by Sarah at Violent Little Threads. Go check her out. She made, I always have sweaters made for Gilbert and Brooke for Christmas.
Yeah.
And this year I did, okay, so Stevie and David always say best wishes, warmest regards, like as they're like leaving each other. And so Gilbert got warmest regards and I put best wishes on mine.
You guys are so cute.
So yeah, I actually had that on last week and it was kind of weird that happened.
Just connected.
Yeah. Yeah, I am very, very sad about that one. I wish that I would have known that she was sick because I would have offered somebody up.
I know.
You know?
Was it that she was sick or did she just have like a crisis? I think it was like some kind of like, was it an ongoing thing?
Okay, so it's very unclear to me.
Yeah.
Like the articles that I'm reading are super fucking vague. So
Okay.
I don't know.
Well,
If you know,
RIP.
let us know. Because I love her.
I have one more thing.
Tell me.
Did you hear about how there was a bust? It was like there's like a warehouse in town that was full of elephant parts.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Dismembered elephant parts on way to Fresno, intercepted by officials.
Okay, I'm not
Which
laughing
led-
because it's not funny, but like this
Yeah.
is just bonkers.
Yeah. A container of elephant trunks from Thailand, which were destined for Fresno, were intercepted by the California Department of Fish and Wildlife earlier this month. The stop led to the discovery of a building in Fresno filled with trafficked animal parts, including walrus tusks, elephant skin, cut off snouts, teeth, and much more.
I mean, where are you guys selling this stuff? Because maybe I want an elephant tusk.
No,
I don't
you
know.
don't.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Oh,
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Elephants are my favorite animal, and
They
I'm
are
so
mine
sad.
too. I know. I have had an elephant ring on since I was like 19 years old
Oh,
on my pinky.
it's so cute, and it's not made of tusk.
No, it's made of silver.
Silver. Yeah. So there was like elephant like cremains and skin and tusks and
Like,
all kinds of stuff.
What are they doing with that?
I believe it's medicinal. I don't know. I don't know how it's used. That's
Is
just
it
what it
saving
was.
lives?
I don't know.
If it's saving lives, I'm like,
I don't.
okay,
I
like maybe, but
I can't imagine it
I
saving
don't
the lives.
know.
I don't know.
I don't know what that. I don't know what that means. That is the wildest news story I've heard all week.
Yeah.
And I've been looking at a lot of them. Okay. But like wild animal remains is crazy.
right. I can't.
No, I know. I've been seeing a lot of like dead animals in the road lately.
No, people
And I'm
slow
like,
down.
Slow down. It's the fog. It's cold. And these poor babies. I'm like, I can't stop and pick you all up. I'll stop dying. God.
Do you have any news?
Just oh, wait, hold on. No. Okay. So Houston.
Anything new?
No, I just wanted to follow up because I have been looking into it, but like nothing's happening. So I think it's kind of dying down at this
Yeah.
point. So I think we're at a plateau right now with that
which
one.
is a good thing. We don't need any more murders.
No. Yeah. No, I don't want them.
Have you read any books or watched any good movies lately? Because I have, and I can't wait to tell you about them.
Oh, tell me. Go
Okay.
ahead. Start.
Jeanette McCurdy,
Yes.
the one that wrote I'm Glad My Mother's Dead.
Yeah.
She came out with a new book called Half His Age. And I finished it in a day. It was great. It's a
Ooh.
fictional story.
Okay.
But when I had to look that up because I'm like reading it and I'm like, is this true? Is this
Yeah.
a real story? This is risky. This is
Was it crazy?
it's just about a girl that falls in love with their teacher. And
Oh.
then they become intimate. And I was like, is this like obviously the names are different and the places are different, but I was like, is this about her?
It could be.
I think it's loosely based. It's loosely based, but it's a fictional story. It's really good. And it's an
Good.
easy read. You could finish it in a day.
No,
for
I
sure.
loved her first book. I listened to it actually when we went camping for Mark's birthday.
Mm,
When you guys all went out on the boat and Wolf was like taking a nap,
yeah.
I like laid on a lounger and listened to that book.
It's so good.
Yeah, it was really good. Yeah.
I would recommend for sure.
Yeah.
And then I finally watched 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple. Donnie took me on a date night to go see it because he knew how badly I wanted to see it.
Good.
So he surprised
Is
me
it
with
in the
tickets.
theater?
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't think it's available for streaming until April because I was initially going to wait, but I was like, I want to see it so bad. And so he bought tickets and took me
Oh,
because I love him. We love him so much. But I had mixed review. Like people were giving me mixed reviews on it. There was a lot of people being like, oh, I didn't like it. Like, just wait till it comes out to watch it. Like you can't watch it without watching the first 28 Years Later.
Right.
Because the two these two newer movies are very connected.
Okay.
So you have to watch the first one to know what's happening in the second one.
See, I fell asleep through the first one, so I haven't even actually finished it. I never went back to it.
Okay. I love both of them so much. Like Donnie was kind of hating on both, but I was like, because he's a huge 28 Days fan.
Okay. Yeah.
He loves that movie. It's an iconic zombie movie, and it like paved the way for a lot of other movies. And so he has a huge respect for that movie. And I do too.
Yeah.
But these are different.
Yeah,
They're
you have to have
different.
a separate appreciation for each individual thing that's happening.
Right. And they are very
you can do
different.
that. Yeah.
But visually, like character wise, character development, just like the trauma of growing 28 years of living in I appreciated every part of those movies. So again,
very
10 out of
cool.
10. Recommend.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to check it out. Yeah. What about shows? Have you been watching any shows?
We have been keeping up with Fear Factor. Trying to think what else we're into. What have you been doing?
Dancing with the Stars.
Oh, is there a new season out?
Oh my God. And it's so good. Corey Feldman's on it.
Oh, this is
okay.
Yeah, we watched that already.
I am probably tardy to the party on this one because I'm always tardy to every single fucking party I go to.
No, Violet knew when this one started, so we watched it like real time.
Yeah.
So I do.
Did you get a vote?
We didn't vote.
Oh,
no. I wasn't that into it.
Okay, so I feel like next season I'm gonna be more like on top of it so that I can
be a part of it,
like I did, like we did with Love Island.
Yes.
Remember?
I got invested.
It was so good.
I know,
but no, I am so in love with it right now. Like I'm having such a good time watching it. Wolf loves watching it.
Oh.
Even Kingston will come and lay in bed with me and. Like,
let's watch our show.
It's so good. I love it.
That's good.
The Mormon housewives are on it, and they're okay. What's her name? Oh my God,
I'm awful with their names, but there's two. Know. The one that never has extensions.
Yes,
I actually really like her.
I do too.
She's actually my favorite. Whitney. She's actually my favorite.
Mormon
house.
Love her. Yeah. And people hate on her so much.
They really do.
And I'm like, but why?
Well, I used to because she's
true.
Well, she
and real
did that dance in front of her sick baby, and so you remember that?
Oh yeah.
So that's just a little like, I don't know.
Maybe don't do that next time. But tomato potato, like, let's move on. She's great.
She is great. Yeah. She's my favorite.
Yeah. Same.
Hey, knock knock.
Who's there?
Yoda lady.
Yoda lady.
Stop yodeling.
You're stupid. Oh my God, that was good.
Thank you. I had to throw it in.
Do you want to do a little what's in the box?
Yeah, sure. I don't know what we have in here.
Okay. Well, I have one that I did not write down.
Let me hear it.
Pepsi or Coke?
Coke Zero.
Motherfucker. Pepsi all day.
No, we're Coke Zero. Give me that Coke Zero.
I'm like Taco Bell Pepsi. Give it to me.
Are you a regular like sugar soda or are you diet?
No, I'm regular.
I can't.
Oh.
Ooh, if I drank regular sugar like that, I feel like it would just, I'd feel it pulsing through my veins and my fingertips would burst.
I don't drink it very often, but
we drink Coke Zero all day. We're addicted.
A little fridge seg.
A little fridge seg.
Little crisp fridge seg.
Yeah. That and Dr. Pepper Zero.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God. I love that over water sometimes.
See, I don't drink soda very often because I was fucking highly addicted to soda and it was giving me like headaches when I wasn't drinking it. So I was like, ooh, let me pump the fucking brakes on this a little bit. But when I am deep throating a fucking burrito. Yeah.
You need some
I
Pepsi?
want a Peps. Give me a little Peps.
Okay. Do you have another one or should we get into some stories?
Yeah. What about high ideas?
Oh,
Do we
yeah.
wanna
Do you
do
have
those?
any? Of course.
Or high...
yeah, let me know what
snacks?
yours are because I've been trying not to get high because I eat too much when I do.
Oh.
It's only Fridays and
bummer.
Saturdays.
Okay. Well, my only high meal for this week is so Taco Bell does like nachos Bel Grande like toppers, like the topping.
Mhm.
They do it on the side now. So you can just get the meat and potatoes, if you will.
And then use the chips on the
then
side.
use the chips on the side.
What a great thing for them to introduce when we're not eating fast food.
Yeah. And it's gluten free.
We can't. eat
If
that.
it's gluten free, if you don't get nacho cheese.
Oh, because the cheese has like
Yeah.
the thickener in it.
Mhm.
Ooh, man, that sucks.
It's so good.
Man, that cheese is good.
But you just get extra shredded cheese and it's fine.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that was my little,
That sounds delish. I have to wait a whole
High
year to
finding.
try it though.
oh man,
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
nards. Do you have any personal stories for your meet cute?
Oh, okay. So I guess I do. So Donnie and we met. I was working at Goldstein's and he came in. I think he walked by. He said he walked by the door and he like saw me behind the bar and he was like, oh my God, that girl's the prettiest girl I've ever seen.
Yeah, you are.
And his friend made him go in and buy a beer. And then that was it. And then he found me on Facebook and added me later on. And I was like, oh shoot, okay, I remember that guy. And then like I had a boyfriend, I think, so obviously nothing like
Right.
happened. We just stayed friends on the internet for a long time. And then he got a girlfriend and like, you know, we would just kind of like each other's stuff and very, very friendly.
Yeah.
Like talk movies or, you know, like we both had chickens. Like it was just very, very innocent, just like being nice.
Yeah.
And then we both didn't have partners at the same time. Finally, it like the stars aligned and we messaged each other and hung out. He saw my butthole and we never stopped hanging out since.
Good thing
Like-
for buttholes, guys.
Isn't that sweet?
I love it. That is the cutest meet
So
cute
cute.
ever.
What about
I
you?
love that.
And I could go into more detail, like, and write a nice little story, but we don't have time for that.
No, I
don't
feel
have
like
time for
I've
that.
already told my story in earlier podcast about all of that. So I kind of wanted to touch on like our comeback story because we did go through a little breakup. Like me and
happens with the best of
Josh
them. Yeah.
separated for about 10 months. And we both went on these our own like journeys of like self-discovery, like what do we want, like just all of these different things, trying
Yeah.
to figure out who we were, who we wanted to be with somebody else, like just all of these different things. And we had taken Kingston to school together on the first day of I believe it was kindergarten. And he was like, do you want to go talk? And I was like, yeah, let's go sit at the park or whatever. And there's a park attached to the school. So we went and sat there. We sat there until Kingston got out of school talking. And then we took Kingston to like an arcade and to eat pizza. And the rest is history. Like I've never been fucking happier. And we were fucking perfect and amazing.
I always
love that
wondered
man.
what triggered you guys getting back together because I knew how like affected you were.
Yeah.
And we had even had a falling out at that time.
Yeah.
Our lives were
A mess.
complete messes at
We
that
were
time.
messy as hell.
Messy Bessie.
Yes.
Yeah.
We were not in the right headspace to be
Human beings.
to be like anything other than like skin and bone. Like that's how I felt walking around on earth during that 10 months. I did
Yeah.
not feel like myself. It was such an outer body experience. And honestly, to this day, me and Josh do not talk about 2018.
No, it never happened.
Never happened. We don't bring it up.
Nope.
We don't talk about it. Like,
there's no need.
We have just eliminated that from our brain. And
Yeah.
now we're fucking great and amazing. And I love him.
I love you guys.
That's my meet cute. That's my get back together cute.
That's perfect. And I love you. And I love you together.
Oh, thank you. I love us together too.
Should we read some stories?
Let's read some freaking stories.
Okay. You want to go first?
Yeah.
Okay.
So before I met Chase, I didn't believe in love at first sight. I thought love was something that grew slowly, deliberately, never something that struck like lightning. Then came a December evening just after Christmas. I was working at Express, the store, quiet and hushed. The air outside unusually warm for winter. The kind of night that feels like it holds a secret. Ooh. I told Chance to change the mannequin display, lifting it from the wall and setting it gently on a table. And then I turned around. There he was. Tall, soft brown skin, green eyes that seemed to glow under the store lights. For a moment, I forgot how to breathe. Time slowed, stretched, softened. Every second felt infinite. He wore a slouchy beanie, an oversized hoodie over a plaid button-up chinos, and worn in Sanic shoes. I used to love those shoes. Effortless, familiar, like someone I had already known in another lifetime. My hands fumbled with the mannequin. My voice came out shy and uncertain. But when our eyes met, something settled deep into my chest. Warm, electric, undeniable. In that moment, I met the man I would fall in love with at first sight. The man I would give 7 years of my life to. The man who would always be my first love.
Oh,
that's precious.
That is precious.
That's so cute.
So they were working in a store?
I believe Ryder was working in a store and the boyfriend walked in.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Because I was like, mannequin.
I know. I might have read one of those pieces wrong. Oh my God, I have a foot cramp.
I love that. Okay. Mine is very long. And I didn't, and they were like, take out what you need or did it. And I was like, I'm just going to read the whole thing.
Read the whole thing.
Because I know it's going to be good.
Ugh,
okay.
I can't wait.
So I will begin. Meet Cute, the Ballad of Rod Hardwood. Loving disclaimer. Story is shared with full consent from my very private partner, just so long as we refer to him as Rod Hardwood. Also, I fully recognize how absolutely absurd this story may sound, but it is 100% true, and I pinky promise I do not take any of it or him for granted. July 2024. I was fortunate enough to travel to Hawaii, the big island of Hawaii, for work. The project was a very last-minute request from a very large company, and my work schedule truly was already so impacted I didn't have any wiggle room for free time. In my personal life, a very expired and unhealthy situationship was actively dissolving, as in the man didn't even ask where my work trip was when I told him I was busy, and when I did forcibly tell him Hawaii, he wasn't at all fazed or excited. But I digress. So it's Hawaii. I was feeling the love and the aloha spirit and really wanting to embrace possibilities and the wide, wide world we live in. So I got back on the apps just to look, just to have a peek, check out what wonders await me. Enter Rod Hardwood. We actually matched on 2 different apps. I'm telling you, I was casting a wide net and decided it was a sign. I noticed that all of his pictures were of him doing things he loved, nothing forced, nothing staged. And out of all the yahoos I matched with, he was the only one who actually knew how to have a conversation. He asked about work without digging too deep for personal information. He respected the fact I said I didn't have personal time outside of dinner after work. And he seemed to genuinely care that I was there making the most of my limited time in paradise. But girl, why didn't you at least meet up for dinner? He was on a different island. Both of us had set our searching distances so fucking wide, we caught someone on a whole ass different island. Turns out he was also in Hawaii for work, seasonally. So if I didn't already believe in divine timing enough, this was the utmost proof for me. Because of our situations, meeting up in person wasn't a possibility, and all we could do was text, which we did every day. Nothing forced, nothing staged. Now, it's probably important to note that before even matching with him, I had told myself I would save up money and pay time off days so that I could treat myself to a proper vacation and return to Hawaii to explore, which I did. October 2024. As my paid time off approached, it naturally came up in conversation because he's a decent human. And the man didn't even ask how he fit into my plans. He only responded with pure, unadulterated joy that I was grabbing life by the cojones and making what I wanted happen. So I told him I wasn't going to change my plans, but asked what he thought about me adding to them. I suggested I fly in 2 days early to his island so we could finally meet in person, because as nice as it is to have someone to chat with, a pen pal is only going to get me so far in the fulfillment department. He said his company issued house was open. He had a full guest room and bathroom available to me if I felt comfortable, so that I didn't have to pay for housing, and he would sort the car situation so I didn't have to rent anything. For those who know me, you'll understand why I was so utterly shocked and ready to fall in love right then and there.
Same,
right?
Sis.
Right?
God.
So paid time off comes, I make it to Hawaii, and the man gave clear directions on where I should exit to meet him. He was early and exactly where he said he would be, chilling on the planter in the shade reading a book. We hugged, confirmed each other was real, and headed off to the rental car agency. He insisted on carrying my luggage. He loves telling people not to give him credit because I travel light. I'm a carry-on kind of gal. But again, if you knew my dating history, you'd know why this was essentially kryptonite to my jaded heart.
Aww.
He sorted the car and took me on a little driving tour of the area, showing me what he and his coworkers had discovered and sharing what he'd learned in his time there. We stopped in town for a coffee, a walk, and fish tacos with ice cold beer. Then we were off to match the Honu sea turtles, and finally down to the beach for a swim. If the sexual tension is building for you, imagine how I felt. The entire time I was truly comfortable and blissfully happy, but he hadn't, made a move. Any moves. He was respectful, and I was so comfortable, but definitely started to worry he wasn't into me the way I was into him. All my fears were squashed when, as we were walking down the beach, he finally reached out to grab my hand. I looked at him. He looked at me. I said, "So it's like that, huh?" He said, "Yes, ma'am." And we continued on like that until we hit the end of the sand. Turned back around and set up our towels so we could hop in the water for a swim. It was salty. It was warm. It was almost sunset. The waves were rolling a bit, so he grabbed me to act as the wave break. So I had the best view of the coastline, the ocean, the sun, the setting sun, and him. He told me I was so beautiful as I was happy soaking in nature and the beauty around us, which obviously made my toes curl, my cheeks blush, and me lean in for our first kiss as he pulled me in close. It was salty and delicious. We spent the night and the next day and one more night together. Then it was time for him to leave on a work project trip and time for me to island hop to start my original vacation plan. I told him he knew where I would be once his work trip ended. So for a week, I traipsed about the big island alone, and he was off on his work trip with no cell service. Then when his trip ended, do you know what this man did? He bought himself a plane ticket to Island Hop so we could spend another day and a half together. I picked him up from the airport and drove us to Volcanoes National Park so he could hike the lava tube and freak out about the wonders of nature together. Neither of us wanted to drive back to my very cheap and non-air conditioned Airbnb, so he suggested we get a room there. Turns out they had one room left, and we woke up on the literal edge of a volcano. We drove back to town, got my bag from the Airbnb, went for a cocktail and a swim. Then it was time to drop him off for his Island Hop flight back. I flew home a few hours later. I was exceptionally emotional, and I realized it's because everything about him was good. He represented, said, and did all the things I knew I deserved, but started to believe I wasn't going to find. I knew I wanted to be his partner, but I wasn't sure if our lifestyles could sustain that. November 2024. His work took him to Texas and mine to Chicago, which have very different winter climates. I was having a rough time. He suggested I take a detour on my flight home. Little did I know he had volunteered himself to drive 5+ hours from his work location to the airport to pick me up. That, to me, was the physical embodiment of the phrase, if they wanted to, they would. We spent the weekend in El Paso. I got the thaw out and heat up, and it just so happened to be their winter fest. So we essentially fell face first into a massive and extremely enjoyable Christmas street party. January 2026. We just recently met up in San Diego for the weekend because we didn't have the time to spend a week on the beach in Baja. So this was the next best thing. Hilarity ensued when we arrived at different terminals and both of us had almost dead phones. Long story short, I walked 15 minutes in the rain from my terminal to his because if they wanted to, they would. And because I was more familiar with the airport, we rode the bus to pick up the rental car I had secured. They were out of what I requested, so the employee had to run to the garage to pull something equivalent. And he came back with BMW Coupe convertible. I swear my man is my travel good luck charm. We ran amok in PB, OB, and all over San Diego. Spent a day in Balboa Park and an evening on the waterfront at the rooftop bar. We even made friends with a group of gals of a certain age who were leaving the next day on a cruise. And that's how we have 5 new West Texas aunties. I
love it.
Flabbergasted anytime I take stock, which is often, of my situation and realize we started talking and simply haven't stopped. There was no questioning, no big talk. Sure, we've had very meaningful and important conversations, but it's never been, do we want to do this? It's always, how does this look for us? What's the next adventure? So here's to you, Rod Hardwood. Thank you for being my favorite and never-ending adventure.
Let's give it up for Rod Hardwood real quick, guys.
Oh, wait. No. There we go. Thank you, Rod Hardwood, for
yes. And thank you for that, writer.
Thank you for your service.
That was absolutely precious and amazing. And I hope they're doing fan-fucking-tastic right now.
Me
I
too.
seriously do. All the best, you little cuties.
Little cutie patoots.
Okay, so here's my next. Okay, so one night in September, I was helping my favorite bar owner by dyeing and cutting her hair for her birthday. I wasn't planning on going out that night, but she told me I should just swing in for one before I headed home. I walked in the door looking like complete shit. A sweaty mess in an undershirt, LOL. And I saw this guy sitting at the bar. That was absolutely handsome. Strategically, I placed my things by him to set my beer down. He ignored me the whole fucking time.
Uh-oh.
He watched another guy hit on me for like half an hour, and he laughed as I glared at him to save me. I wasn't sure if he was with a much older gal that he was talking with. We struck up a conversation. The older lady turned out to not be his girlfriend, but his teammate for billiards. He got my number at the end of the night and we haven't been apart since. Happy 4 months, Gator. In our conversations, we quickly bonded over similar criminal charges and time spent in county jail.
Hey,
You can call this love after lockup.
that's precious.
I love you guys.
Oh, that's so good. Love after
Oh my
lockup.
God, I love them.
Okay, I have a couple more, but I feel like we only have time for maybe one more.
You want to do one more?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. This one's about a china cabinet.
Let me
Okay.
hear it.
Okay, so after my grandmother passed away, I inherited her china set. It meant a lot to me because it reminded me of the holidays at her house. The problem was I had nowhere to properly store or display them. Keeping them boxed in the closet just didn't feel right. So I did what any reasonable person does these days. I went scrolling through Facebook Marketplace hoping to find a china cabinet that didn't cost a small fortune. That's when I found it, a gorgeous Victorian style cabinet with ornate wood and carved glass. It honestly looked like something straight out of a museum. Even better, it was listed for free. The description said the seller had inherited it from her grandmother, but didn't have any china or reason to keep it. When I messaged her, she seemed nice enough and we arranged for me to pick it up later that week. I figured it would be a quick load it up and head home situation. It wasn't. When I got there, we started talking while figuring out how to safely move this massive cabinet without destroying it or our backs. That quick conversation turned into us standing in her driveway, talking about antiques, family heirlooms, and random historical pieces we both really liked. Turns out we were the same age. We were both single and we were both borderline antique nerds. And somehow, against all statistical odds, we had the same exact college major. At that point, I was already thinking this was the best marketplace pickup I'd ever made. Before I left, she gave me her number in case I needed help with moving or assembling anything. I stared at that number in my phone for a couple weeks. Oopsie.
This is so cute.
I know, it really is.
Okay, so is this boy and
Shush.
girl?
Yes. What did I stop it? Okay, there we go. Okay, I stared at the number in my phone for a couple weeks, debating whether I should text her or not. Finally, I worked up the nerve and asked if she wanted to go out sometime. By complete coincidence, the only day that worked for both of us ended up being my birthday. She joked that it was either a great sign or a terrible omen. I decided to take my chances. The date went better than I could have planned. Easy conversation, lots of laughing, and one of those nights where you lose track of time because you're just genuinely enjoying being around someone. So yeah, technically she gave me the china cabinet, but I guess you could say she ended up reclaiming it anyway. Isn't that so cute?
That is precious. And I hope they live together in a cute little
cottage.
with all kinds of china in that hutch.
I know.
That
Keep
is
adding
so
the china.
freaking cute.
I love china hutches.
I wish I had a picture of that hutch.
I know. Maybe I should ask.
You should. Be like, send us a picture.
I want to see it.
What does
Okay.
it look like?
Okay. We are at time. We did a great job at time.
We always
Doing
do
it.
a great job. Hand hug.
I love you. Okay, so next week we're doing wild card, which means anything, any random story.
Some random ass shit.
And I feel like we might throw in a wild card, like maybe a lot.
Yeah.
You know, they're
Yeah.
easy,
Yeah.
fun. We already have some great stories.
Honestly, that's a fantastic idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would love a good wild card
Yeah, it
episode
kinda-
from time to time.
It kind of helps us gauge what you guys like to write about and
Yeah.
hear about because,
Yep.
you know, sometimes we just, willy-nilly thinking of prompts.
Just over here doing our best.
So yeah, use your imaginations and send us some great little ditties. And you can follow us on Instagram and TikTok at TFMO Hot and Talking Podcast, where we will post prompts all the time and links to YouTube and Spotify so you can watch all of our episodes. Email us at tfmohotandtalking@gmail.com. Call us at 559-365-6217. You can even text that number. I always forget to say that.
You got that number down, girl.
Thank you.
Good job.
Repetition.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you can text it and we'll read the text too. If you've got like a would you rather or a fun fact, question, all those things.
Yeah.
So let us have it. We love you. And we'll see you next week.
We'll see you next week.
Mwah.
Bye, you little cuties.